Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a 7-year disaster battle playing as the Northern Provinces going up against the war host of Tsar, where they are bringing a ridiculous spam of Hobgoblin Bolt Throwers. So obviously it's a new unit that they've added to the Chaos Dwarfs, and they are making use of it. Now, unfortunately for us, it is a complete hard counter to our army. So the fact that it says Valiant Defeat there, that doesn't mean anything to me. What we really needed in order to make this battle here a lot easier is like even just one unit of cavalry, because we could charge them in. They've got next to no protection for them. Charge them in and get most of them off the artillery. Even peasant horsemen would be fine. Because when it comes down to a skirmish between Jade Warrior Crossbowmen and Hobgoblin Bolt Throwers, Hobgoblin Bolt Throwers always come out on top, even though they're anti-large, right? The problem here is that they have basically double the range of these guys. Each of their shots will pretty much have pinpoint accuracy and I think at least almost kill a Jade Warrior Crossbowman in one shot. And so by the time a single Jade Warrior Crossbowman gets within range so it can fire it back, half of the entities have been lost. And because they outnumber us by so much, yeah, if we advance on their front line with these units, we're going to have half of our units dead before the fighting even really begins. So that's really, really bad for us. But anyway, everything is on maximum battle difficulty. Let's jump in here and see what we can do, and I'll read out the email. So he says, "Hi Legend, I've been playing as the Northern Provinces after the item rework, and everything was going smoothly. However, I don't usually like to go up against the Chaos Dwarfs because of their artillery and army abilities, so I went straight at them early after securing only half of China. But they caught me off guard with Hobgoblin Bolt Thrower spam. Like, what the hell? CA trying to show me the new units they added, or what? Thanks for the help." Okay, yeah, it is very weird that they've done this, especially, like, usually if the AI is going to make a one-unit spam, it's because they didn't have any other units that they could recruit. But I'm pretty sure if you can recruit Hobgoblin Bolt Throwers, there's plenty of other units that you can recruit that come from the same building. Is that not right? I'm not entirely sure. I haven't actually played the Chaos Dwarfs since this new unit has been added. But I would assume it comes from the Hobgoblin building, or maybe it comes from the artillery building. They didn't have the army caps for it. That actually makes more sense. Okay. Army caps for the unit caps for the other units. Alright, so like I said, we want to keep these ones here out of the fight as much as possible because they're a weakness to us. So we're just going to trade poorly. We want to use everything else if we can. I want to try to bomb their starting position because they'll probably wait 2 minutes for their reinforcements. Also, why do you not have Arcane Conduit on this level 20 Alchemist? That was not good for us. So this map here doesn't really work well for us as well because there's no place to hide. It's very small, so we can't fall back too far, but we just do what we can. I'm glad that you do have the Grand Cannons. I kind of wish you had more of them instead of the Jade Warrior Crossbow. Normally I wouldn't, but in this situation, they're going to be very handy. Right, so straight away I'd like to get a heal in and get her in. Okay, if you guys could shoot over there. Oh, shit. I don't want to shoot the sky junk. Don't get in too close. But yeah, we want to shoot them where they're all nice and clustered up. Because they're not advancing just yet. So a few kills with all of them. Keeps a few bit of instructions. Alright, I'm going to try to kill this Lord here as early as possible. I think going into Dragon form early would be a mistake. Because of... Oh, hang on. Get her into a blob over here so I can pop this down early. Because I reckon doing this earlier rather than later is probably best. Alright, they're already starting to shoot at this one. Because, yeah, their range is only slightly lower than the Sky Junk. I need to move that one back. Okay, that looks good. Is it just me or they're already advancing? Oh, okay. That actually could be a good thing, because that way they could advance ahead of the rest of them. Potentially. Alright, looks like they sort of pushed us out of the way a bit. Still looks like we got a fair few kills. But yeah, this is the problem with the bombardment spells. They really try to get out of the way of them. I'm trying to shoot us, it's fine. I'd like to use Final Transmutation on him, but since we don't have any Arcane Conduits, generating Winds of Magic is not going to be quick. Okay, maybe get rid of these ones here because they are almost within range of us already. Them firing at us a little bit is okay. Alright, I'm going to go into Dragon Form because they're just not paying enough attention to Miao Ying, and I want them to start trying to shoot at her, because if they shoot at her, then they're not shooting over here. Okay, bounce power is no longer in our favor. Okay, we need to move back because if they destroy one of our artillery pieces, that's not going to be good. But you can see we got a fair amount of damage in reasonably early. Would like to kill an enemy general so that I could man, it's going to be so hard to use these damn spells because they're just going to dodge it. They're refusing to get pinned down by Miao Ying, and they're shooting at it with. But if they're moving backwards, that also could work. Sorry, I'd like to kill an enemy general so we could actually route their units. That'd be good. Good, none of our artillery pieces have been destroyed. So that was a okay start. It's just a way for us to get a little bit of a pot shot off on them to begin with. This one's very slow. Alright, I want you up here. And I don't think we should be using them yet. Move back to here. There's a bit of a ditch that might help slow them down a bit. Will obstruct the enemy shots just a bit. That's what I'm going to say. This is what we want to see. Just get them to fall back. Okay, I got to try to get over here as well. These bolt throwers, our artillery can only take out so many of them at a time. And once they get within range, if we have to bring in our infantry early, that's bad. Really, really bad. And they are being very aggressive here. And I was kind of counting on them to be a bit slow. Plus, I need the artillery to shoot at him. And what we're not seeing here, which I really wish we had, is them actually dropping the artillery to come fight us in melee. They are just completely fucking ignoring us. They're really trying to get rid of the alchemist there. Okay, did that one? No, it hasn't been taken off the artillery. So we've gotten 9,000 damage done with that one, which is reasonable. I would have liked to have stayed near their reinforcement zone and just route them as they come in, but because they ignore us, they just walk right past us. Because they know that they can't win against Miao Ying with the artillery crew, which this one here would stop casting fireball. Like I said, I would like to go and kill their lords, but the problem is my heroes here, they can't do everything simultaneously. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go back into human form because I've got to use heal magic. Okay, a bit of friendly fire was done there. Tell me you're not going to move forward. What are you doing? It's a decent cluster. Get in over here. Okay, that looks pretty good. Good. Another problem is, because they've got so much flaming stuff, this is not particularly effective for healing, because they're reducing our effectiveness by 50% while we're on fire. Alright. Alright, that is totally fucking them up there. That's great. These ones here can keep moving. That is fine. So those ones are off the artillery. That's good. Alright, let's try to get her to go and kill this lord here. As soon as we kill any of their lords, that'll be a big help to us. Good, yeah, this is fine. That's good. Oh yeah, we gotta get rid of this guy. Because if he gets in over here, it's gonna be a massive problem for us. Alright, let's use a final transmutation here. because there's quite a few of them. And I'll also use another heal. But I would like for Miao Ying to get in there and finish him off. Good. Yeah, they got the bolt throwers starting to shoot at us. Okay, what we need to do here, I think, is stand back a bit further. Because we're right on the edge of their range. They got to get rid of that guy there first. Oh god, there's so many of them. Okay, cool. That would have gotten rid of him. We need to get rid of these goddamn artillery. Got to kill an enemy lord, because if we can drop their leadership down a bit, we could get them to rout a little bit earlier. Good, this one's shattered. Yeah, not having Arcane Conduit here, that's such a huge mistake. Because like, we've got 64 Winds of Magic in reserves. I could have had an extra 20 absorbed by now. Also, you don't have 2 points put into Searing Doom. Because I'm pretty sure that... Wait, I'm actually not entirely sure about that. It's good that they've got some guys over here early, ahead of the rest of their forces. Having them come at us in waves is definitely good. No, you need to get rid of him. There's no point just dishing out a little bit of damage to him. You've got to actually kill him. Yeah, I can't generate magic fast enough. And now, okay, you're going to have to go into dragon form again because they're not taking you seriously enough. What the fuck? Get the back over here, you dipshit. They're on guard mode, but yeah, if they ever become obstructed because of the terrain, then that's the first thing they do. Alright, yeah. Oh god, look at the bolt throwers doing that damage to us. And it's happening over there as well. Fuck. Okay, come on. Need to get rid of him. Okay, still lots of enemy reinforcements still to come in. Okay, enemy lords are starting to die. That's okay. That's going down. This guy, sorry, this girl, suffering a bit. Fair few of the bolt throwers have dropped their artillery. That's good. Hopefully he's dead. Like I can understand Miao Ying not having Arcane Conduit because as the Lord, there's probably other things that you'd want. Oh my god, again. Fucking idiot. Probably other things that you want to get. No, he's not dead. But the damage is a little bit lopsided, but we're okay for now. And there's a bunch of them sort of not doing anything. You need to get over here and really put the smackdown on these ones. Yeah, try to kill. No. You need to come over here. Because I got to get them to rout as early as possible. Oh my god, we're getting them slaughtered with their ballistas. Okay, I'm back around. That's good. Since we've killed a lord now, right? Yeah, lord recently died. It's a lot easier to get them off the artillery, so that's good. And is this working at all? Yeah, if you can get one more hit in, you can kill him. Is this guy going to be a problem? There's no time. The bolt throwers are the biggest concern. We need to get over... Wait, what's... he's metal magic. No, I've got to get rid of the artillery. We can kill this guy with our artillery, I guess. Shit. We're going to need to go back into human form again so that we can heal this one. Because she's been very helpful as well. she's gotten 24,000 damage. And we've still got a fair amount of winds reserves left, so I definitely don't want to be done with it. Oh, for fuck's sake. So annoying. It's because of this trench here, essentially. It just is what it is. Just gotta pay attention to it. Alright, no, don't shoot at the artillery if they've already dropped it. Yeah, see how they just ignore us? But at least if they're firing us with some of their other units, they're going to inflict some friendly fire. That's good. And these ones here, they're just doing nothing. So that's lucky for us. I think I was a bit too late on that. Okay, so that one's out of ammo now. No sense in having it withdraw from the battlefield. Even though it's not worth much balance of power, it's still worth some. I need every little bit I can get to inflict the army losses. If these ones can get over here, I might actually be able to be within range of them. Good, that one's off the artillery, then don't need to fight it any further. Hang on. Don't shoot at units like that. They shoot at them. Obviously, I want to try to protect the integrity of his army, but we'll see how we go. Good, they are dropping some of their artillery, that's good, and we've charged up a fair amount of magic. Very good that they're now using the bolt thrower on Miao Ying from here, because once we get rid of all the stuff here, we can have a little bit of a break, I guess. These forces can have a bit of a break. Okay, still got a bit of ammo left in the artillery. These ones here not doing anything. The thing is, at some point I'm going to have to go after them. And Miao Ying's going to be pretty exhausted. I think they actually got back on their artillery. Right. Stop firing. If they're routing, just let them go. Preserve our ammo if we can. If you can, shoot that one instead. I said stop. Okay, now they're not advancing on us anywhere near as aggressively. That's good. Come on, break. So this crew here can't actually get any further back. Just go stand over there. And let's reorganize them. Hopefully their line of sight can be a bit better. That one's out of ammo now as well. Okay, and that's gone. Okay, good. But yeah, Miao Ying tanking this, that's ideal. I mean, it would have been great if we could have done that right from the get-go, but as you saw, they completely ignored her. And up until now. Maybe because she's done so much damage, maybe now they're taking her seriously. Alright, bounce power's still bad. But let's just see that. Oh shit, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to shoot at the wizard. Well, I've still got some artillery shots, so if I bring them around over here, once these have all been dealt with, we could maybe shoot at them, since they're blobbed up. And we've still got some magic left to charge up. And we just keep moving her around this way. Because now they're not really paying attention to... But hang on, that's actually bad. We want them to be shooting at Miao Ying, so that they're not advancing. Speed this up a little bit. If we bring her around the back, I don't know if they'll turn around to come back out of this way. Probably not. Okay, does any of this require us to shoot at it? Not with artillery. Just use small arms fire to get rid of them. That one we'll need to use artillery. Maybe just use one of them at a time, because they tend to hit the same spots. Alright. There's a decent blob forming up over here. I need to use Searing Doom to get him. That's good. Miao Ying neutralized quite a lot of them there. Now, it's quite possible we've still got some regen left if we go into dragon form. It's just I don't want to interrupt this, because it's working out pretty well for us. I think I want to speed that up because they're getting closer. And just a bit more leadership, and then it's gone. Yeah, see, they just hit the same spot over and over again. They need to spread out their shots a bit more. Alright, this here, that's all neutralized. As long as they don't get back off on the artillery, that's good enough. Alright, let's see if we can get Miao Ying over to here. I won't bother using another heal spell. Oh my god, look at this. Yep, this is totally fine. Although, you could argue it might be better to go into melee. It's not like these guys are going to do any damage to us at all. It's just that it would be good to dish out damage to them so that they don't attack again. Because the most damage we've done to them is basically just knocking them off the artillery. Okay, stop firing now. Now its power has improved slightly. Just want to make sure this one here doesn't get shot at. Sorry, no, not that one. This one. Alright, I'm going to put her in dragon form. I think this might be a mistake, but we'll see. I just want to see if I can get some more regen going. Okay, that's good. That one's broken, so that's of no further value to them. And while they're trying to shoot at Miao Ying, they definitely won't dodge this. Good. Taking some damage coming in, but at least we're getting regen at the same time. And since we've done a lot of damage to them very quickly... Oh, watch out, don't get killed. Well, she's mortal, but still. Just dish out the damage as quickly as we can and get them off the battlefield, and army lost them. Good. There we go. Yeah, I can see why he had a hard time with this. I mean, we used up most of our ammunition. And that was an absolute godsend there. The fact that they didn't even use one of their armies, essentially. We got lucky with that. And try to kill as many of them off as possible, because otherwise we'll just have to deal with them again later. It's good that he's in camp stance, because at least he will get replenishment over the end turn, so that's quite good. Alright, got an idea. Got a little bit of time. I want to see if I can get these two together. It might just be enough time to see if we can get some heals in. Oh, but maybe... No, she'll fully regenerate because of the replenishment. I mean, unless they attack us again, which I kind of doubt that they will. Okay, done. Heroic victory, wow. Okay. Yeah, that was a very unfortunate combination that you went up against there. Weird for the AI to do that as well. Definitely not completely unheard of. But yeah, 1 unit of cavalry would have made this battle so much easier. Very lucky you had these artillery. They were very helpful. And all the Jade Warrior Crossmen, they did okay, but 99 kills when they're outnumbered 3 to 1, that's not fantastic. Wow, 3% replenishment. Fantastic. Take the money, I guess. Alright, you're in enemy... No, you're in allied territory. But was that green territory or was it red? Because I know it used to be red, but is it... Yeah, it's red. So you probably didn't get much replenishment, if anything at all. At least their armies have scattered, so taking them out shouldn't be too difficult.
I will earn my mother's trust.
Ugh, you got no replenishment. Well, that sucks. So let's have a look here. What's going on? What did you prioritize? That's fine in regard to her. Yep, that's fine. But what was going on with this? So yeah, you did put 2 points into this. 1 level up was all we needed. So you went with boost. Oh my god. This is fucking worthless. Don't do this with your heroes that are attached to the army. Okay, income modified by additional 6% in the local region, right? Here's the thing. If you're using your army to capture new territory, it's most likely that you're going to be capturing low-tier settlements. So they're not going to have that much money. So getting 6% on, like, 100, oh, but legends, extra 6. Who fucking cares? So yeah, you could have gotten Arcane Conduit. That would have been... Actually, you put additional points into the stuff over here. You definitely should have gone Arcane Conduit earlier. That would have made the battle a lot easier for us because the metal magic was really coming in handy. Also, these things over here, not that big of a deal, but that would have helped as well. Same thing with range discipline, but this here absolutely shouldn't have done it. Doesn't matter. You get the points now. You can spend them where it's actually needed. Tiny amount of healing done on them, but at least, yeah, that should be very easy to deal with now. Shame. Look at this here. Okay, here's what you do, right? I can turn. Let's see. There's 4 plus 3, so that's 7, 10, 13, okay? We're going to turn 13 into more, okay? Just watch this. I'm going to use a magic trick. Ready? 3 plus 3 equals 7. And then 3 plus 3 equals 7. There we go. So I just gave you 2 extra pieces of artillery there. So the reason that happened is because if you've taken a single casualty of the crew, then it knocks off a piece of artillery. However, the next artillery that gets knocked out is when your health goes below 75%. Because this one here could provide these 2 here with 1 crew member and still be above 75%, we could basically just pull 2 cannons out of our ass. You know, fantastic. So, yeah, you've basically just lost 1 cannon in that battle then. But yeah, I can understand why you'd want to take out the Chaos Dwarfs if that's the kind of shit they're going to be spamming. But you should be okay now. Because it's going to take them a little while to be able to replace that. I don't think I would send Miao Ying to go and sort this one out here. I'd just go straight to Ironstorm. Because what's this army here going to do? Go after Dragon's Crossroad? So, good, let them do that. They probably won't win, for one thing. And if you take that, that might be the location that they're actually recruiting them from. Let me have a look here. Yeah, so they are recruited from the Hobgoblin building. So if you take Ironstorm out, that might prevent them... Well, it will prevent them from recruiting them in this region. But it just depends if they've got it in this province as well. So if they've got it in both provinces, yeah, you definitely want to stop them. It's so weird. They should not be recruiting 1 unit spams if they've got access to other units. So they should be recruiting these other units here as well. That's really weird that they did this. Can't explain it. It is what it is. Maybe it's just bad AI. Who knows? Anyway, guys, that's the end of this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. Later, guys.